Hello friends, welcome to 1516. In today's video, we will be discussing what options you have if you have discontinued your degree. Fortunately, you can complete it directly from second or third year from Osmania University. This video will cover the fees, process, time taken, and any other details that you might need. The important thing to know is that most people don't know about this. College officials, even university officials, often do not know that this provision called transfer exists. In case you finished year one in an undergraduate program or a postgraduate program and you wish to admit yourself into year two or year three in a UG or year two in PG, you have the option of transferring your credits and finishing them in distance education. The good part about Osmania University Distance Education is that nowhere, not on the memos, not on the degree, does it mention distance anywhere. You will know about the benefits about this later on. Before we go deep into the topic, I'd like to say that people who have done engineering, medicine, or law and such allied fields are not eligible. If you've studied BTech and dropped out, BE and dropped out, MBBS, LLB and dropped out, you're not eligible. Same for PG. Who is eligible? Anybody who has studied BA, BCom, BSc, etc. And if your course name is not on this list, you can still apply. That is subject to the acceptance of academic branch and the concerned authorities. If you've studied any of these courses and you dropped out after finishing first year, suppose you studied first year, 2 semesters, and then third semester, and you dropped out, you have the option of joining in year 2 directly. And if you finished second year also, you can directly join into year 3. PG students can join in year 2. This process is known as credit transfer, and the documents required are as follows. The first document is the marks memos. In case of year 1 and year 2 admission, you need the documents of year 1 marks memos. If you are wanting to admit yourself in year 3, you need the memos of year 1 and 2. Regardless of the number of backlogs you have, you will be able to join the distance education program. The only thing that you have to remember is that you will have to complete these courses at distance education. Suppose you did a particular course, say financial accounting, you did not finish it in your regular course. Either a course was not there or you failed in the course. In that case, you will have to complete that course here in distance education. A copy of the syllabus. Syllabus is where every subject and the topics that are taught in the subject are mentioned for each course. So BCom will have a syllabus, BBA will have a syllabus, everybody has their own syllabus. Now in your case, you need to find a syllabus copy for your particular course. It can be found with the college you studied at or with the college that is offering the course in OU. There will be a board of studies for the particular course, and then the board of studies can give you the course. The POS chairman will provide the syllabus. Otherwise, you can also Google it. Sometimes, in fact, many times you can just find it on Google, print it out and take it with you. You need the TC from your last studied college. So if you've studied at XYZ college, you need to take a TC from there. They will mention in that you've passed out and you've studied so and so course. Now, second point to remember is that in case you do not have a TC, because sometimes you drop out from a college and then they don't allow you to take a TC because they want you to pay 3 years fees, or they just say that you have to wait for 3 years and then come and collect your original documents and all these kind of things. While that is a illegitimate practice, it's not allowed, but they do it anyway. So if you can't do that, try to get a sign and stamp of the principal of the college on Form C. So Form C is the form you'll be using to apply for this. I'll show you how it looks. Payment of fees by DD. So you need to take out a DD for 3,000 rupees in case you are studying at some OU affiliated college. If it's not a OU affiliated college, it's 5,000, and if it's from other states or countries, it's 3,000 rupees again. You must fill out the Form C, which is used for transfers. A copy of the same can be seen on the next page. Uh, you have to purchase this form from Osmania University Press, which is on the same road as Controller of Examinations. You just go to the end of the street and it's on the left. You need the sign of the director of PGRRCDE. PGRRCDE is the Professor G. Ramireddy Center for Distance Education. On page 2 of the Form C, they will just sign it there without asking too many questions, because they are actually happy that you're joining distance education and boosting their income. Alright, this is how Form C looks like. You can actually download this PDF at 1516.co.in, but in case you're just interested in taking a look, this is how it looks. You still have to buy the form from the press because it costs 50 rupees. That's a revenue source for the university. I don't agree with this, but that's how it is. Here are the sample fees that you will have to pay, assuming that you go into year 2 or year 3. You will be ending up paying about 17,050 rupees for year 2 and 3, or if directly into year 3, you will pay about 9,000 rupees. Fees is dependent on the course, because the tuition fee is course dependent, but depending on which course you pick, you can get an estimate of how much you'll be spending. Where do I submit this application? Now, in the office of the registrar, which is commonly known as the administrative building, you have to go to the second floor and meet the in charge for academic equivalency and transfers. This is under the deputy registrar academic. They will deal with it and they will help you with this process. If they are rude, please be patient and take all the time that is needed to make sure that you actually complete the transfer process, because their attitude may put you off and say, no, I don't want to go through this process. But trust me, in the end, it is your life that is at stake, not theirs. So it's worth it to do the entire process. Common questions that are asked: do I need to go to college for distance education? The answer is no, you don't need to go to college. However, if you have the intention, you can choose to go to classes in the weekends. The timetable will be given on their website, oucde.net, but attendance is not a mandatory requirement for distance education. Can I go abroad for higher studies after distance education? The answer is yes. Furthermore, Osmania University Distance Education is equal to some of the best in the country, and it also has NAC accreditation of A+. So your degree is valid and equal to a 4-year degree in the US if you get more than 60%. Can I apply for government jobs after distance education? The answer is yes. OU follow the 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern, which is accepted by state and central governments. Does the degree mention distance anywhere in the degree or memos? No. Do I get a TC? Yes, PGRRCDE will issue a TC if you submit a TC at the time of your admission. If you do not submit a TC, you can still take admission, but you will not be issued a TC. Do I need to live in Hyderabad for admission? No, you do not need to live in Hyderabad or Telangana for admission. You can have an address anywhere in India, but you will have to come to Hyderabad and write the exams here. If you want a complete written guide, which you can read and do things at your own convenience, this is available at 1516.co.in. You can also download the Form C in PDF. You can also see how a sample academic transfer order looks like. Finally, I want to encourage you to finish your degree. While today you might feel that it's not important, you're in your late teens or your early 20s, you're very excited about life, you want to do all sorts of big things, or you're making money doing something. But in the long run, it's probably best that you have your degree so that it works for you in the future. Every single thing will be linked to this. You get a degree, you'll have options to go into better jobs, you can get into better higher education. A lot of people do LLB, MBA and all these courses later on in their 30s, and at that point, if you want to go to distance education or any kind of education, You will feel bad about it. So do it now. It doesn't cost too much. Just do it now. A lot of people in Telugu states discontinue for various reasons, but they don't know about this option. Now that you know about it, it is best that you do it. Uh, Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please do mention them in the comments. I will answer each and every one of them. Have a good day.